In this third video, I'd like to highlight a key best practice whenever you bring people together, and that is to provide an opportunity for personal reflection at the end. What are their key takeaways, and how is this valuable to them? In doing so, you'll accomplish three very important objectives. First is you'll give each participant an opportunity to think about the session you just facilitated and remind them of their personal value before they get consumed in the rest of their day. Secondly, you'll be able to begin to create a team story about this event, create a common view and a shared sense of community. And the third is, as a facilitator, you will gain some very important insights about your session design and execution, understanding what went well so that you can do it again, and understanding what changes or modifications you may apply in future workshops to make them even more valuable to your participants. You'll notice that the techniques that we use to set this up very similar to what you saw in the prior video around breakouts. And I thought it might be helpful to hear how we set the purpose of this particular module up so that you might be able to apply something similar for yours. So with that, let's watch how we encourage reflection in the last SEAF workshop. So what you've now had an opportunity to do is, as the participants in our session today, to see and experience what we've hoped to be a fairly diverse set of tools, best practices, and insights from folks that have been there and done that. We're going to ask you to go into one more breakout now, and I think it's going to be about 15 or 20 minutes. We'll figure out the specific timing. When you're in your breakouts, if you don't know each other, spend a minute or two and just introduce yourself. That's always also a helpful way to create some community, okay? And the intention is this: reflect on today's session, and with your breakout team participants, identify for each one of you, what is, in this moment and this point in time, what is one practice that has been most helpful for you in facilitating meetings? What's a takeaway for you out of this that you think you can most effectively apply? Okay. When we come back, we're going to ask you, much like we did in the last breakout, have a scribe and capture those, because we certainly want to make those public for folks outside of this meeting. Okay. But this is your opportunity to reflect on this before you get sucked up into the rest of your day, to really think about the last couple of hours and make it front and center for you. What's that one thing that you want to do? So with that, if there are no questions, we will see you back here at the top of the hour with some of the things you have taken away out of this discussion as your personal new best practices. So again, I hope you found these last three videos on virtual facilitation tips and techniques helpful. And I hope you're going to be able to incorporate a few into the sessions that you lead. Thank you very much.